Delightful Dolls here. Quickly before we get started, the weekly shout-out goes to Slime Surprise. Thank you so much for commenting. And remember, if you would like a shout-out, all you have to do is comment something nice in my videos. Anyways, I also want to mention that I'm so happy that you guys let me get all the way to 150 subscribers. It means so much. And I also want to let you know that this video was made because of the poll, and that's why my hands are all candy corn-like. So let's get on with showing you guys how to make this candy corn squishy. So I just bought a sponge from like the dollar store. You can use memory foam too, but this seemed to work great for me. Then I just took a red Sharpie. I like taking Sharpies that kind of coordinate with the sponge so it doesn't kind of show through or something bad goes wrong. That's just what I always do. And then I just started to trace out the candy corn shape onto my sponge. And then I just took some sharp scissors and started to cut that all out. I like to get the edges all rounded and try to make it look as nice as possible. Once I was done that, I just grabbed a toothpick and put it in the bottom of the candy corn to let it, so later I won't need to be touching it when it's drying. Now I'm going on to the coloring part, and I know the toothpick's not in right now because I actually put that in after, but I recommend putting it in at about this time. And I like to use puffy paint to do my squishies, which is kind of the normal thing to do with. And I just took this white puffy paint and started on the top by where the top of the candy corn, the white part, usually is. And I also just took a popsicle stick to help smear out the paint. Then while I was getting the next color ready, I just stuck it in a toilet paper roll so it wouldn't touch anything. Then I got the next color ready, and I actually only have one color of puffy paint, and that is white. So to make all my different colors, I just add a little bit of acrylic paint to the white puffy paint, and this saves me a lot of money and time, so I don't need to go buy out a whole bunch of different colors of puffy paint. I just mix it in with acrylic paint because acrylic paint is a lot more inexpensive. Then I just put the orange color onto the next part of the candy corn. And repeated that same step, but with yellow. And once that was all completely finished, I put that on a toilet paper roll to dry until the next morning. So now it is the next morning, and I'm going to take out the popsicle stick and test the squishiness. So as you can see, it's just the tiniest bit of slow rising. So what I did is I put on a whole nother layer of puffy paint. So basically, to make your squishy more slow rising, you just need to add more layers of puffy paint. So if you wanted it to be a little less slow rising, then now would probably be okay for you. But for me, I want it to be more squishy, so I added another layer. And I'm going to let that dry again. So now that layer is dry, as you can see, it's a little bit more squishy, but I still wanted it to be more slow rising, so I ended up adding another layer of all the colors. Once that was all dry, I also added a little bit of white to the hole that was in the bottom where the toothpick was to let that dry. And now, after everything was completely dry, I was pretty happy with the squishiness. Again, you could add more layers to make it even more slow rising, but I was happy at this point. And then to make a little face on it, I just took a thin pointed Sharpie and just drew on a little smile and then some little happy, excited eyes. So as you can see, that is the face I chose, and I'm really happy of how it all turned out and looks. So here it is, all finished, and as you can see, I'm really happy. I know I already said that, but I think this is probably my favorite squishy so far, and this is perfect for the Halloween season. It is really nice squish to it, And again, if you guys want more of a squish, just add more layers of puppy paint. And I also want you guys to let me know what you're being for Halloween this year, because I'm very curious. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!